Hi everyone, good evening. Check out this killer view behind me. Isn't it lovely? I am here at Helvick Head in Anrang here in the Gaeltacht in West Waterford. I just said I'd spin down here on my way home to do my live after 5. I would like to talk to sellers this evening. We've been speaking to quite a few people who seem to be in the same dilemma. So they have a house that they want to sell for whatever reason. They are looking to downsize because we meet quite a few people whose house is too big for them, or they want to move to a different location, or they feel maybe they're moving into their autumn years and they want to be nearer to facilities, such as buses and shops and whatnot. So they're in the dilemma where they need to sell their existing home to buy their new home, okay? And at the moment, the way the market is, right, it is red hot, right? We all know that the market's really hot. So what does that mean? That means that as agents, when we are showing properties, we're not really going to be showing properties to people who aren't purchase ready. So in other words, like for example, I'm selling a house in Cappoquin, okay, 30 Barrack Street. So everybody that's making an appointment or inquiring, I need to know that they're purchase ready. So have they sold their house and have they got the funds resting in their bank account? Or have they got their mortgage approval? Have they fully got their full mortgage? And is that approval enough to cover the purchase of the house or any works that might need to be done? Now, if somebody says, well, I'm thinking of selling my house and I'm going to put it on the market soon, we can't take an offer from them. We can only take offers in the current climate from people who are purchase ready. And it's not fair on other bidders, obviously, if you were to take an offer from someone who hasn't sold their house. So what do you do in that situation? So this is the advice that we give to people. You can't buy if you haven't sale agreed your property. And obviously, you can't sell if you haven't got somewhere to go. So you say, well, it's chicken and egg. What do I do? So what we advise people to do is get your house ready for sale, and have a plan, and tell prospective viewers that you can only close the sale when you have somewhere to move, okay? Now, it's all about being transparent. It's all about being really clear. So if you have a buyer who has to be in, we'll say by Christmas, and you're just going on the market now, well, that's not going to suit you. You want to have somewhere else to go. Now, I would recommend that you start planning the type of property that you're going to move to, and make sure that you've got a realistic list of what you must have and what you can live with. So what do I mean by that? For example, I want a house on its own site. I do not want to be in a housing estate. So that's really clear. I must have a bungalow because my elderly mother is going to be living with us and she needs to be downstairs near a toilet. So that's really important. I'm okay if it's anything up to 10 kilometres from a town. So it's really been really clear, and the clearer you are, the better. We meet people sometimes who say, well, we could live in Wexford, we could live in Kilkenny, we could live anywhere. It's very hard to help somebody find a house unless they have some sense of clarity. So now is the time, if you're thinking of selling, to work it out and have a look, and look at your budget. Look at how much you want to spend or what the range is. Now, the reality is that properties are selling above their listing price. So I spoke to a lady there recently and she said, look, my maximum budget is 230. I said, well, look, if you're looking at houses advertised at 230, you're probably going to be priced out. If your absolute max is 230 and the listing is 230, it's very likely that you won't be able to buy the property. So they're the type of things you can find out from the agent in terms of how much interest is there, how much do you think it's going to go for? Now, we don't know because it depends on the interest. All the properties we're selling at the moment are above asking price. Why is that? Some people ask me, this lady asked me yesterday, I said, it's because there is so much interest in the property and people are bidding. So I hope you found that some way helpful, and if we can help you in any way at all, we're here. And just check out this view. I tell you, no wonder County Waterford and Waterford won best place to live in Ireland. Have a lovely evening, and as I always say, slán go fóill.